Check it.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're going to go ahead and break down the Gran Turismo Sport trailer. There's also been a whole bunch of news which has been released, and I'm going to make a video on that in due course. But today we're going to go ahead and break down the trailer, as there has been some really cool features and news and stuff that has been announced and released along with the trailer. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Now, as a bit of a disclaimer before we get into the video, I did use my own background music because the only music in the trailer, or the only audio in the trailer, was the Gran Turismo Sport theme tune, so I didn't want to get copyright strike. But anyway, let's get into the video. So, first things first, we need to rewind that shit back, because you guys might have missed a few of the cars that were actually in there while I was talking. So, anyway, now we're going to go ahead and watch it together. So, as you guys can see, we can see this beautiful BMW M4, just kind of, I guess, cruising around the woodland area. And then we eventually go ahead and see this Alpha track car, which is kind of in the garage area, I assume. This won't be the last time we see this garage area, as it will be shown later on in the video. Then we also see a Renault, again, another kind of track car come out. And I'm assuming this is based on the new track, which is also based on Tokyo's highway system. So it's kind of an advanced version of the Tokyo Speedway track, which we already have in the game. We then transition into the replay mode at the Nürburgring, and obviously Gran Turismo Sport is a very esports based game. That is what they've really been trying to aim for. That's why sport is in the name. So the replay mode, very important for shoutcasting and whatnot. And then again, we see another new track in the game. It's a speedway. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, although I will mention it before the end of the video. And then obviously more cuts to the replay mode, where we can go through each player on the starting grid, literally like you're watching a race on TV. It's literally exactly like that. And with the graphics that Gran Turismo Sport has, it just backs it up even more. It looks so amazing. We are then shown this screen, and this screen is actually the photo mode in the game. It's called Scapes, and basically you are given a selection of areas to pick from. So as you can see, there's kind of certain kind of types of areas you can go into. You've got architecture, neighborhood, tracks, nature. Once you've decided what you actually want to go into, you can then go into it, and there is a whole array of areas where you can take photos, and these photos are genuinely like jaw-dropping. It looks like real life. I'm not sure if the photo mode will work when you're actually in normal games. Obviously, it's not going to be anywhere near as the amount of detail that these photos have got, but it'd be kind of cool to see that. Regardless, obviously, when you go into the photo mode, you can do literally anything. It's like having a DSLR in your hands right now. The exposure rates, the focal distance, you can turn certain lights on, certain lights off. It's ridiculous how much you can do in this photo mode, and I cannot wait to try it out in November when this game launches. They then proceed showing you multiple pictures of multiple cars, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you just so you can see what it's actually like. Just look at the detail in the water with that Hellcat. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, then we are cut to this screen, and this is actually the new track that I was talking about earlier, called Northern Isle Speedway, and that obviously gives you a quick look at the menu screen. Nothing really too important. Then we get into some actual gameplay with the GTR. Quickly, cuts. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and wind it back, put it in slow-mo, and analyze it frame by frame. So reverse again, please. So here is what the Gran Turismo hood actually looks like when you're in game. Now, this is the brand new GTR. You guys may know it was in Need for Speed first. Obviously, Gran Turismo now have it, so that's pretty cool indeed to see that the car list is literally going to be completely up to date. It's also kind of cool since, obviously Gran Turismo and Nissan have been very tightly linked ever since the dawn of Gran Turismo. But anyway, I'm kind of digressing. As you can see, they've updated the whole hood. The only thing which really looks the same is the kind of leaderboard on the left. That looks the same as the last Gran Turismo. And even the revs kind of remind you of some of the older ones, but generally everything's changed in terms of font and placement and whatnot. So that's pretty cool, just to see that they have really given this game a full-on refresh. As well as that, obviously you can see the 177 in the front. We can also see another GTR in the main mirror in the top right hand corner of the screen, and then a few more GTRs in front as well. it looks like they've kind of got a set bunch of demo cars in this build, and you'll see some of those repeated. But it's kind of pretty cool just to see that they've got the brand new 2017 DTR as well as a 177, and then obviously the more cars in the rear view mirror. But anyway, with that being said, we're gonna go on to the next clip. So again, I have slowed down the next section just so I can kind of talk about this in depth. Now, this seems to be the purchase car screen. So again, everything's changed. You can see the interior view as well as the outside car. We then go to the garage or the car selection screen, where we can see everything's been revamped. We've never seen anything like this in Gran Turismo so far. And then obviously we can see the array of cars at the bottom, which you can pause and read yourself if you want to. Then after that, obviously we go back onto the replay mode, an AMG GC thing, which looks insane, looks so photorealistic. More gameplay with, again, more amazing photorealistic visuals. And then we get into this thing. Yes, guys, your eyes are not mistaking you. This is a livery editor in Gran Turismo. Imagine this being used for photo mode, just for generally making liveries. It's going to look awesome. Now, there isn't really much kind of information we've been given on this livery editor. It's kind of got all the basic livery features which you expect, and that's basically it. How it's going to work, again, we don't know. We're going to have to wait for more information coming out of the Polyphony team. Hopefully they will give us more information, but I just thought that was really, really cool to see. Imagine that along with the photo mode. Hopefully that's actually possible, because premium cars are making a return to Gran Turismo, sadly. But anyway, with that being said, we then are cut to some more gameplay clips, and that's just, some general clips of the game, just showing off the visuals, showing off what the PS4 can really do, and then we see the Gran Turismo Sport logo, and that is the trailer. What did you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section down below. I will see you guys in the next one. If you are pumped for Gran Turismo, make sure to go ahead, subscribe down below on that little red button down there. You can see it. Go on. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed again. Stay safe and peace.